Hello there. So, today I have a few things that I want to do. First of all, I don't really need a basic color on this. Okay, so today I want to make sure that this can't happen and make the world infinitely large. So basically, my seed is only the starting position of the generator. Then I generate a area around me, and then I populate that area with all of the tiles necessary. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12 by 7. And I guess actually I do not want to instantiate the tiles all the time, because that would be way too heavy, or way too it would require way too much, basically. But the amount of tiles that I want is always constant. So what I could do is I'm drawing on my whiteboard right now just to map this out. So 12 by 7 area. How much is that actually? That would be 84. So 84 tiles total that I would need to instantiate at the start. And then basically I would want to, every time the character moves one tile either left or right, I would need to, so first of all, how would I know that? Could that be checked through velocity? No. Maybe? So I guess This could easily be calculated on the player itself. Basically take the position minus the velocity that would give me my old position, and then I just check if my current position is equal to old position. And then if that's not true, if those two are not equal, then I would basically want to move the map. Yeah, I guess. So, first of all, I would want to redo this a bit. So, create tile should actually be refresh tile. And this should take a position and a tile. So, I never instantiate anything. Instead, I just so I set the tile name and I set the biome. Yes. Except, so I guess I actually still want something called create tile, which I want to do on the generate map, but I also want something called refresh tile or update tile, I guess, which would take a reference to a tile and a vector to position. So I want to do this every time after I've done. So reference to tile and position. So I guess actually I don't quite need all of this. For example, I don't need to give it a position up here, but I do need to give it a position down here all the time. Transform.position equals that. So now, can I find any instantiators that suit my needs? A parent? Yep, definitely want that. Nope. Nope, so I need to do this afterwards. Tile.transform equals that. Tile.transform.rotation. Just make sure that all the tiles have the same rotation all the time. So update tile. I set the position, which also means that I need to update the name, and I set the biome. And I guess that is it. Then I need a private void refresh map. So actually I don't need the size in here. The only thing I need is a scale, because the world doesn't have a fixed size either way. Yeah, I guess. And then I need to set the scale to something different. I think it should by standard be like 100. So my size should actually be a vector 2. There we go. And So here it's gonna create tiles, update map. But actually, these so update tile, but do this with. Wait, how do I find the tiles then? I need some way of finding the tiles too. At least when I'm not storing them. Do I want to store them? I guess I could. Tile array. So this I actually don't need because that would be the thing the script is on. And I wasn't actually using it either. Except for here. So tiles. Size.x, size.y. There we go. So this would be tiles x, y. Except these can actually be in a different order, but I guess that doesn't matter. This actually isn't gonna work at all. No, this is not gonna work at all. Yes, this part is gonna work. This isn't though. So how do I find the tile's position? I guess I say the size.x minus or divided by 2 x minus this. Yeah, this should be around 0, and then I need to do plus the world or plus the player's position, but I'm just gonna do this for now. Dot y divided by 2. So 7 by 12. Just gonna try that. I'm gonna just use the seed 1 for now. I've changed a lot of code now. Tiles dot tiles x position dot x position dot y equals tile. Except there's really no way to make this a float in the first place. Not with this system. This down here actually needs the same math to solve the position. Anyway, so now just to check if it works. Array index is out of range. That is because here I have a clash between the two positions. So maybe I don't need that. Okay, so first of all, it should probably be a 12 by 7 world instead. And now I should be able to... Yeah, whenever I stand in the middle, I'm not able to see two opposite corners at the same time, basically. What about if I set this to 11? That still holds true. Yeah, that still holds true, but for 10 I'm guessing that it won't. Nope. With 10 I can actually do it, but not with 11. What about 6? Huh? Again, almost, but not quite. But I'm guessing for 5 it's possible. Yeah, that is quite possible. So 11 and 6. Yes, actually I could avoid doing this if I afterwards update the map, which is also gonna give them the right position. Almost gave them the right position. But I'm guessing that if this was 7 then it would be right. No, it's not. So this is because the character isn't centered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I say 11 by 11, it's surely gonna work, right? Yeah, now it's working. Now all I need to do is keep updating this. So if I first of all private void update and then update map, if I just try this, this should do this job. No, it isn't, because I'm not using the player's position currently. So what I need is serialized field, private game transform, player equals no player, and now I need to set that. I still need to give it to player, and then I need to use the player. So plus trans player dot position dot x. Float to int. So this needs to be the int position of the player. Player dot position dot y. And yet again, this needs to be the integer position of the player. I hope this... Nope, still doesn't work. Why is that? So inside update tile, debug.log position. So this is all great. Oh, I'm having some change. Oh, we can see it generating. Now the question is, how many do we actually have here? Does it? It seems like it's repurposing. Just doesn't do it properly in the Y direction. Player position Y. Wait, X minus. Oh, it's because this is actually the C position of the player. It's working. Okay, now I just need to not do this every single frame because it's lagging a lot. So what I now need to do is, so first of all, let's just check this. I have generate seed, get pollen noise, which gets the pollen noise at some scale. Yes. Float to biome, which is extremely simple at the moment. So now we have update tile. Updates the tile according to and sets its position. Tile to update position. Okay, so I can quickly do this just to get some results, I guess. So we have a transform that position minus position change, if that's I need to check whether this is equal to the position. But I actually want all of these as integers. Cannot convert, so I need to do it the old-fashioned way. Position change.x is equal to so or integer transform position y minus position change y equal to integer transform position y. Then we'll generate that instance that update map. So I need a public static will generate a instance and then at the start I set instance equal to this. So let's just check if this is working. Nope. Oh, it is inaccessible, of course it is, because I have to set this to be public. So I need to set this to actually set the size a bit up. I don't know why it's so laggy though. How laggy is it actually? Window. There should be something here that I can frame debugger. Enable. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Timeline. Uh, Cancel window. Profiler. Where is the profiler? There it is. So currently, what is my FPS? Wait, it might not actually be as laggy as I think it is. Wait, so first of all, I don't need that. What if I say debug.log and then I say time dot frame rate? No, time scale. But I say 1 divided by that. No, not time scale, that delta time. What is my frame rate? So currently it's 141. Okay, so I'm actually not experiencing lag. Just seems like I'm lagging. So this makes me think, however, that the camera and the player object is actually not centered. Let's see if I do this. So it depends on which side of 0 I am. Okay, fair enough then. So now we know that I don't lag, and actually this has something to do with the rendered size. So if we step this up to 15 by 15, for example. Oh my god, this is so exciting. You got no clue how exciting I find this. Yeah. So if we say that right now I'm on this tile, on this kind of stair, and now same generation. Yes. What if I say 10? Now, if everything is correct, then it should be down here somewhere. We had the same generation. Should be maybe up here somewhere. There. No, actually not. Wait. What about if we do like this? 10, 10. No, it actually seems like this is genuinely working as a seed. If we say 2, yeah, completely different again. However, right now everything seems a bit zoomed in. But first, I want to clean up this code a bit. So have the whole instance part and singleton. If is equal to null, then instance equals this. Else destroy this. Destroy game object. Nah, actually I only want to destroy this script. And this is else if instance is equal to, it's not equal this. There we go. So then I set up the tiles and generate the map. Generates a map from new. Creates a new tile. Warning. Does not set the wait, so then I actually don't need the, yeah, the tile position within the array. So update map, updates the map. This can be called, since it doesn't instantiate any objects. Start. Scale of the generated map and C to generate map width. Space and to the array to okay, so I guess now it's about time to zoom a bit out on the camera. So if we set this to like 60. If you just try 30 by 30. Because it's just not big enough out there. And I'm guessing that right around now we will see something too over here. Maybe. Maybe not done. So 31. Can still see like something pop up there. Can also see something pop up there. Still see a little bit of popping. Same up there. 35. Okay. And then here I actually want a Y offset.
child's fright, something that I pushed far away. Where did you go?